Michael Jackson. The name alone sparks memories of groundbreaking music, electrifying performances, and a legacy that changed the face of entertainment forever. But behind the dazzling performances and iconic moonwalk lies a life that was complex, filled with triumphs, struggles, and a passion that set the world on fire. Welcome to this detailed and thrilling journey through the life of the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Born on August 29, 1958 in Gary, Indiana, Michael Joseph Jackson was the 8th of 10 children in the Jackson family. From the start, it was clear that music ran in the family. Michael's father, Joseph Jackson, a strict and ambitious man, saw early on the raw talent in his children. But it wasn't just any talent, it was something special, something that would eventually change the world. Michael was just 5 years old when he joined his older brothers in a group called the Jackson 5. The family quickly rose to stardom, and by 1969, they had signed with Motown Records. It was here, under the direction of legendary producer Berry Gordy, that Michael began to shine. As the lead singer, his voice, smooth yet powerful, captivated audiences and made hits like I Want You Back and ABC household anthems. By the age of 13, Michael was already a superstar, but despite his success, he was still a young boy, grappling with the pressure of fame and the strict control of his father. It was clear to Michael that, while the Jackson 5 gave him his platform, he had something bigger to offer the world. In 1979, at just 21, Michael released his 5th solo album, Off the Wall. It was a monumental moment. He was no longer just the child star of the Jackson 5. He was Michael Jackson, the artist, the visionary. With Off the Wall, Michael fused pop, disco, and funk, and brought a level of polish and smoothness to his sound. Hits like Rock With You and Don't Stop Till You Get Enough made him a global sensation. But what truly made Off the Wall revolutionary was the way it crossed boundaries, blurring genres and cultures. And then, Michael did something no one expected. 1982, enter Thriller, the album that would not only redefine Michael Jackson, but the entire music industry. It was a project that no one, least of all Michael himself, could have anticipated would become the highest-selling album of all time. With unforgettable tracks like Billie Jean, Beat It, and of course, the title track Thriller, Michael revolutionized music videos, turning them into a form of art. Thriller wasn't just an album, it was an event. The music video, with its famous zombie dance sequence, became legendary. Michael wasn't just a pop star, he was a cultural phenomenon. But that was only the beginning. The Billie Jean music video made waves on MTV, where Michael became the first black artist to gain regular airplay, challenging racial barriers in the process. Thriller was more than a commercial success, it was a movement. As Michael's music evolved, so did his stage presence. By the mid-80s, his live shows became an experience in and of themselves. The moonwalk, the move that would become his signature, was unveiled during a performance of Billie Jean on the TV special Motown 25, Yesterday Today Forever in 1983. And just like that, Michael became the embodiment of grace, style, and innovation. Offstage, Michael was constantly evolving too. His look, his sound, even his persona. In the late 80s, he released Bad, an album that showcased a more edgy, rebellious side, giving us songs like the title track, Smooth Criminal, and Man in the Mirror. He was still a musical juggernaut, but this time, his artistry took on a more mature, socially aware tone. Michael's voice was more powerful, his rhythms sharper, and his image iconic. Throughout his career, Michael Jackson faced numerous health challenges that would sometimes overshadow his incredible talents. His physical appearance and health were often a subject of media speculation, but the truth behind them was much more intricate. One of the most visible changes came in the 1980s, when Michael's skin began to lighten, leading to widespread rumors. In reality, Michael was diagnosed with vitiligo, a skin condition that causes the loss of pigmentation. This condition would later be confirmed by his dermatologist. Vitiligo was something that Michael struggled with privately, and it contributed to his decision to lighten his skin in order to make his complexion appear more even. But Michael's health issues didn't stop there. In the early 1980s, he also suffered serious burns to his scalp during the filming of a Pepsi commercial, which led to chronic pain and the need for multiple surgeries. This was a painful and life-altering incident that contributed to Michael's decision to undergo various surgeries over the years, including changes to his nose, which became another focus of the media's attention. Behind the camera flashes and media frenzy, Michael was grappling with a sense of isolation. The pressure to maintain his image while dealing with real health concerns took its toll on him. In the late 90s and early 2000s, he was often seen with a pale, almost ghostly appearance, which only fueled the rumors and speculation about his health. But it's important to understand that what the public didn't know was that Michael also struggled with chronic pain, both physical and emotional. In the 2000s, Michael's health became an ongoing issue. His physical condition and the heavy toll of years of surgeries, combined with the stress from media scrutiny, deeply affected his mental and emotional well-being. During this period, he reportedly dealt with a range of challenges, including insomnia, which led to a reliance on prescription medication. His doctors prescribed him various painkillers, which led to dependency, and his health began to decline. Despite the struggles, Michael continued to push forward, working on his music and performing to the best of his ability. His 2005 trial, in which he was accused of child molestation, was another immense personal battle. While Michael was acquitted, the emotional toll of the trial only worsened his health, and the intense media attention didn't help. His reputation, once a shining beacon, became tarnished, leaving him even more vulnerable. In the final months of his life, Michael was preparing for what many thought would be his grand comeback, his This Is It concerts in London. But even as he prepared for the tour, it was evident that Michael's health had deteriorated. He was reported to be suffering from severe insomnia, anxiety, and pain from his past injuries. Despite his doctor's concerns, Michael pushed himself to rehearse for the shows, not wanting to disappoint his fans. Unfortunately, it was during this time that his doctor, Dr. Conrad Murray, administered a powerful sedative, propofol, which led to his untimely death on June 25, 2009. Michael Jackson's passing was a devastating moment that sent shockwaves around the world. But his health struggles, his pain, and his dependency on medications had remained hidden behind the glitz and glamour of his public life. While the world mourned, the complexity of his health challenges became clearer, showing just how human he was despite the larger-than-life persona. Michael Jackson's health challenges may have been one of the lesser discussed aspects of his life, but they were real, and they shaped the person he became. Through it all, his passion for music, his drive to entertain, and his desire to make a difference never wavered. He was a survivor, fighting not just for his place in music history, but for his well-being, his happiness, and his identity. Michael's life wasn't easy. He faced extraordinary challenges, some self-inflicted, some beyond his control. But his music, his message, and his legacy live on, proving that even in the face of pain, greatness can emerge. His story is a testament to the power of resilience and the undying pursuit of one's dreams. If you enjoyed this journey through the incredible life of Michael Jackson, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing stories of legendary icons. Let us know in the comments what part of Michael's life inspired you the most, and be sure to share this video with your fellow fans. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, keep moonwalking through life with a little bit of MJ's magic.